shun ego and come low and talk to the people.
Shun ego and talk to the people now before it is too late. Because if the protest turn violence, it could lead to anarchy and that could lead to war. Don't use force.
We believe we can do it by force. The angel around the whole Nigeria, the whole country, has been withdrawn.
With the current situation of Nigeria, Prophet Tibetan said the angels around Nigeria guiding Nigeria has been withdrawn. From August 1st, 2024, the first day of the protest, violence erupted in different parts of the country. Categorically, in some parts of Abuja, Kano, and other parts of the north. Security personnel fired tear gas to disperse the protesters in Abuja, and in Kano, protests turned violence as protesters looted NCC yet to be commissioned building. In Lagos, the protest was relatively peaceful as protesters trooped to the streets to express displeasure in the way Nigeria is being governed. They made it known that if the president refused to address the country and the situation this week, they will be forced to enter National Assembly and start cooking there. And if the protest gets to that extent, that is the state of anarchy, which might lead to other situations yet unknown. One of the things protesters are shouting about is hunger. There is hunger in the land. President Tinubu should reverse the fuel price the way he met it and reduce the salary of the minister, senator, and other political officers. These, among others, are what people are protesting for. We want a good governance in Nigeria. Let's listen to what Prophet Tibetan in this powerful message concerning this current protest and what might be the end of this protest. Thank you for watching us. This is 12 Star TV.
Riot. Anarchy will lose into the city. Then from there, war can come. Then from there, war can break out. It's the beginning of a crisis that we know. But where it's going to metamorphosis to, we don't know. Well, it will be another story. The soldiers, the police, they are going to intervene. They will not use rubber bullet then. They will use original bullets. But we may gain, because if there is no war, we leave the population into the hand of sickness. That is not how they can do it. If they march 300 days in the street of Lagos, it will enhance stealing, burgling shop, attacking filling station, attacking people's house, because automatically, if their financier is in Maryland, New York, South Africa, Atiku, and all of them, will be, that they will be pumping money to you. People will be cooking and be bringing it to you where you sat. Like what we have during the tenure of in Egypt. Not fight, not quarrel. If you are talking about women riot, that was instigated by the British people. Yes, and when you look at what happened to Mobutu Sese Seko, and what happened to Idi Amin, when you see what happened to Nelson Mandela, it's America who wasted the life of that man. He was in jail. And when you look at what happened again, Mugabe, what they did to Mugabe, then what did they do to Bashir of Sudan? We have all been like this for so long. We won't get, now that this man wanted to do something good, look at everything. Most of the problem we're facing is even orchestrated by the white people.
For more prophecies and gospel news around the world, subscribe to 12 Star TV and turn on notifications.
With the way things is going in the country right now, what do you think is the way forward, sir?
Well, I told you the other day that, you know what really happened? They want to call a dog a bad name so that they can hang the dog. In the whole West Africa or Africa in the world, no prophet, no governor or president has been given the trouble whom have been gathered and give to Tinubu. But they know all of them are going to fail. The reason why it's like that, point one, is not a person they can just open door to go and meet. That's number one. Then number two, it's not a person you can just go in there and come out with check or paper bag. You know, he told them before that if you see anything that can move Nigeria forward, you can come to us Rock and let us know. But for anybody who is coming there to come and pick up a check or to come and take the national cake or anything, it will not be possible. During the time of Obasanjo, the northern emirs and great people in the north, there are times in a month they will go to Aso Rock and share money. They share money, they settle them, because Obasanjo then, till tomorrow, is a puppet. Is what? Is a puppet. Is the spoon that the Fulanis and the houses in the north normally used to collect rice. And to take the rice to their mouth and return empty. Then, for that, in my revelation 1997, 98, I predicted, the Lord revealed to me, that the Saldana of Sokoto we died in a plane crash. If he never stopped going to Aso Rock and be disturbing the national cake, and the plane crash. Then when you look at the NNPC, all the oil wells, Obasanjo knew about this. How Babangida shared the whole thing, how the Northerners shared the whole thing. Even the late Abacha is still having a well in order to finance their family, and they refuse. They don't want to be rude to the family of Abacha. Abacha is not alive again. It was because Abacha died. Some people said they are taking the loot of Abacha back to the country. Okay, what date and time and bank that money arrived into? All is just a fluke and fake statement. The question you are asking me is very simple. That is not how they can do it. If they march 300 days in the street of Lagos, it will enhance stealing, burgling shop, attacking filling station, attacking people's house, because automatically, if their financier is in Maryland, New York, South Africa, Atiku, and all of them, will be, that they will be pumping money to you. People will be cooking and be bringing it to you where you sat. Like what we have during the tenure of in Egypt. You know, they converge in the square when they want to remove the president of Egypt. That's about 11 years ago. Yes. That one has overstayed, overruled them. He has nothing to offer again. All the card is supposed to put on the table is exhausted. So that was the reason why they said, sir, you need to move and give us another new person. Then when you look at what happened then, it was a shite play. But our own is not like that. We only have 4 years for this man to stay. We've gone to court. Court has vindicated and asked him, go and stay. We gave you our mandate. You get the point? So nothing can happen. Or we still end up in a round table. Goodluck Jonathan organized national conference. Obasanjo organized national conference. They are still in all their findings. It's in the cooler. But all what they did then was to allow the heat out of the silencer. But no result to that. Oh, we're all in Abuja for national conference. We're all in Abuja for national conference. 3 months, 4 months. Yes, just to buy time. But this one now, Tinubu is still going to use the two national conference. They are still going to work on it. But that will be next year, July. Not now. That's what the Lord revealed to me. Then we are still going to sit down in a round table because the country too has expired in 2014. The country has expired during the time of Goodluck Jonathan. But rather for us to accept it, after the 100 years, we believe we can do it by force. The angel around the whole, so Nigeria, the whole country, has been withdrawn. Has been what? Has been withdrawn. So automatically, we need to beg the Almighty God, give us Gideon. Give us what? Gideon. Yeah. Then Tinubu will finish his regime, except death. Nobody has power over death. And Yoruba took the plane to London, but sitting down. But when he's coming down back now, he will lie in the casket, in the shallow hole. Then Wayas traveled to London, but he's coming back home now in the shallow pit, in the shallow, inside the plane in the casket. Then this is what we should think about. And now to tell you the answer, or what can propel us out of this trouble. I told you sometimes ago, last 2 weeks, we can channel our request to the chairman of the local government. If the security in governor's office of all the 36 states is too tight, then we should go there. So when we get there, drop our request and tell them we are waiting for results. We'll come back at the end of first week in September. That shows that we have something to gain. But now that you wanted to go and boggle the shop of Igbo boy in Alaba, then you wanted to go and boggle a chemist shop in Adelabu, in Zurulere, in Pen Cinema, in Abatio, well, it will be another story. The soldiers, the police, they are going to intervene. They will not use rubber bullet then. They will use original bullets. But we may gain, because if there is no war, we leave the population into the hand of sickness. It will work slowly. But during the time of Babangida and Aihomo, we lost a lot of youth. Ali must go, Ali must this. We lost a lot of boys. Then during the time of Abubakar too, we lost. Then during the time of Buhari, we lost a lot of viable, handsome, pretty, good Igbo boys. Crocodile turn, this and that, elephant come, this and that, all type of game. But here we are today, and we've been losing in Igbo land since independence. Even the Asaba, what Muritala and his people did there, later to come out to find out that they have 4 kobo in the Central Valley. So my brother, I'm still begging Nigerians. We only have this one country to live, and nobody can help us to fix the country than God and ourselves. We should allow peace to reign. We should tell the governor, talk to the president, remove all the Fulani away from our forest, first thing. If you cannot do it, let us contract it out to the Israeli people. Any security company in Israel can take charge of this, so that our fathers, our brothers can go back to farm. Because this is what we derive or we gain after the 8 years of the Fulani man. That's Buhari. He said he is not comfortable with anybody. in the governance of Nigeria for 8 years than a Fulani man. And he stole and stole and stole until they were tired. And up till now, we've never even heard about, apart from Emefiele, whom they have been pressing, compressing, attacking, releasing little. But all the Malami, the NDLA, then the other police officer, Minor, all of them, that Tampa, Soludo, who built a house in Lagos, and he knew that they are moving to Abuja in order he dip his hand into the pension money. There are a lot of accounts that Soludo dip his hand into. Many contracts he gave to his Igbo brothers. And this one metamorphoses back to Fidelity Bank. The Fidelity Bank is a waste pipe where they used to take money out of Nigeria. And then as we have Saraki, Society General, these are the people who killed this nation. And then when you look at it on the high sea, the Navy, the soldier, the politicians, those that own the oil well and everything, the embezzle, siphon, the oil every day. Topolo said it. Dikibo said it. The Niger Delta people said it. The ship will be there for 4 days loading. 4 or 5 days loading. What they have refined from the NNPC and all the crude oil going to Indian. The highest rate of theft is among the Indian people in Nigeria. So these are the things we're supposed to block. Somebody has a refinery in Malta. Somebody has a refinery in Germany. Somebody has a refinery. That's not our headache for now. Or Tinubu has a refinery. Abubakar has a refinery. Babangida has a armory. This. We could remember the time of the windfall. The windfall of the oil, the other time when Tinubu, Babangida refused to return the money to the coffer. Then you could go and ask what the man said. Sanusi said, he said, the money they made from the NNPC doesn't go to CBN. And he said that was the reason why they removed him then. Although he has his own trouble. He has his own trouble. So these are the things that we should think about now. How do we block all these loopholes? How do we bring young boys to come and do all these things for us? So those are the things we should think about, not riot. If we try Showore, it didn't work. We can try another young Igbo man again. In UK, Nigeria are in government. In America, Nigerians are in government. In Japan, Nigerians are in government. Some of them are retired. Can we woo them? There's somebody in Maryland, they call it Wale Edwin. And then there's another boy in America. He works in United Nations. They're all there. Then when you look at the man who was in charge of the White House, the professor from Akure, Omojoku, they're all there. Many Igbo who are professors. Many Yorubas who are professors. But why they don't want them to go outside the shore is the numbers of the Fulani or Hausa outside are too reduced. When you look at the Japa or no Japa on issue, how many outside Japa? No outside Japa now. It's only with the Yorubas and the Igbo. And people from Niger Delta, from Benin, from Uromi. We are the one Japa is Yoruba gidi ni Kenyan Japa. Because nígbà tá a bá ń dáko láyé ọjọ́ yẹn àní jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ̀rọ ń gbàbí tí iṣu wà kó má bàa já gbogbo ẹ̀ pa. So àwọn náà ló dé London yìí sì tán ti ya wèrè tó ti fọ́ lójú tó gbé wọn padà wálé tó ti ní sickness ríṣiríṣi lára. So mo bẹ̀ they should think how to make sure that those refineries will work. Nigeria, our forefather moved everything in Nigeria to Kaduna. Look at how the mass and everything was now in a shambles. Shambles. And when we could remember, how can they take a capital to the desert? No factory in Abuja. It's only a hotel business owned by the Igbos in Abuja. Igbo owns Abuja again. Use Abuja. There are some big houses in Abuja. You only see money stuck there with refrigerator, with AC, protecting the dollar and pounds and euro. We have it in Obasanjo's house. We have it in Atiku house. We have it in Abu Salam house. We have it in Babangida's house. We have it in all these governors' house. Then why are we now saying that it's Tinubu? Tinubu was a senator for quite a long time. Tinubu was a governor for a long time. So this is the thing. We should leave Tinubu alone. If we can do it better, we should go and join him and get this thing sorted out. So that's what I'm trying to tell you, my brother, and Nigerians, my brothers and sisters. We should rethink. We should pick a date to sit down and think the way forward. Not fight, not quarrel. If you are talking about women riot, that was instigated by the British people. Yes, and when you look at what happened to Mobutu Sese Seko, and what happened to Idi Amin, when you see what happened to Nelson Mandela, it's America who wasted the life of that man. He was in jail. And when you look at what happened again, Mugabe, what they did to Mugabe, then what did they do to Bashir of Sudan? We have all been like this for so long. We won't get, now that this man wanted to do something good, look at everything. Most of the problem we're facing is even orchestrated by the white people. How can you say a white man is coming from London to come and observe our election? It's uncalled for. Even when they wanted to leave Brexit, they used pencil to vote. What can somebody observe in that? So if they didn't get the numbers they want, they will now use pencil, eraser to erase it again. So that's the problem. That's the problem. So my brother is God. Because when the children of Israel are in this type of precarious situation, in the book of Exodus 5, Exodus 4, then Exodus 1, verse 8, 9, 10, he said, the king that knows Joseph is dead. So trouble started. Then when you look at the book of Exodus 5, from 10, he said, if we should allow the Israelites to go, if we should allow them to go, who will be doing our job? Then when you look at Exodus 8, 9, 10, and 12, and 14, how God worked out the miracle. How the miracle was worked out. Because in chapter 12, he said, you are living tonight. It's only God who can take us out of the hand of this. The outside did not know their left from right. They are the one that changed everything to quota system. I cannot even allow an outside doctor to treat me. I cannot allow an Igbo doctor to treat me. I cannot, with what I know about the governor of Imo State before, Rocha Okorocha and all of them, I cannot allow this. And what they did to the corpse of Abiola in those days, when they changed the human flesh to cow flesh and give it to Orefaloma and took to Canada, we've been so bad. And when the foundation is spoiled, Psalm 11 verse 3, what can the righteous do? Ezekiel 16:44, then Jeremiah 16, he said we should ask, then we should ask what? The original way that we can do, but our foundation from the beginning is now good. So it's not marching on the streets. There's nothing nobody will advise us on the streets. Nobody will advise us during riots. Anarchy will lose into the city. Then from there, war can come. Then from there, war can break out. It's the beginning of a crisis that we know. But where it's going to metamorphosis to, we don't know. So it's better the king, the father, the children, the mother, the governor, the chairman, we should shun ego and come low and talk to the people. Then the gap between the rich and the poor is too much. Immediately they move to Abuja, they don't care what happened in Asaba. They don't care what happened in Omolede. They don't care what happened in Umbidi. They don't even care what happened in Urumi. They don't care what happened in Ore. Now we've not have light in Okitupa area since Mimiko area Mimiko time. No light. They said that the Ondo State people were owing money. You see how many people that has died, how many companies that they have killed, How many industries are supposed to spring through the light? How many people have been buying diesel to wear, to do everything? So automatically, that's in Ondo State. It's only now the NDDC is just founding it. In the time of Tinubu, they are now having light. In Ilututu, Odeaye, Igodan, and Okitipupa. Since for the past 20 years. No light. And we are part of Nigeria. So can we protest for that again? Who are we going to meet? When we look at the bogus money, then Ikeja Electric, and all the how they divide all these things among the generals and the politicians, even the prisons, even the abattoir, even the cow that's coming to Lagos. Is this what you're supposed to know? Who are in charge of all these things? Let us know them. Just like those people financing this, the unrest. What are their names? Is it Atiku? Or is it Obasanjo? Is it Charlie Boy? Is it Sowore? Is it Mayegun or who? But one day God will expose them. Because they are trying to kill another person's children. And all those people calling for this unrest, their children are not in Nigeria. Their children are not here. You see, when Andy Uba was showing us his own children, what's he trying to tell us? What's he trying to tell us? That means we are stupid. We don't know what we are doing. These are my children here. Not knowing that he's rendering his final farewell speech. You can bring the video there so people can see. God is still God in this country. Because in this crisis, between now and 2026, Obasanjo has been tagged to go. Oyedepo has been tagged to go. Obasanjo, Adeboye has been tagged to go. Then great people in the north, Hausas and Fulanis, I know all of them, then Big Igbo and all of them, even they are all tagged. I was disturbed when I saw those in the night. If these 300 people can go, Nigeria will know peace.